Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So I teased you guys on Twitter and Google Plus asking you which new Samsung device I actually had early for review. Well, it's not actually a Samsung device. This is the UMI X for 2016. This is a beautiful device, and let me just open it up and show you here. This phone has a 2.5D curved glass. It is nice. It has a metal body. It does have a removable back cover so you can put in your SIM card. This is the only plastic part of the phone. But let me give you a rundown of the specs. In the box here, you've got, I like their presentation here. She's got a charger, and they sent me a US plug as well, adapter, but that's not what I want to talk about. The price on this phone, I need you to hit the link in the description and check the price on this phone. This doesn't work on 3G or LTE in the US. That's a disclaimer. So you'll have to hook to Wi-Fi when you want your fast speeds, but you will be able to do everything else. You'll just be on edge when you're not on Wi-Fi. That's not a deal breaker for me. Let me tell you about this phone. This is the UMI X 2016 model. The camera here is a Sony IMX179. It has an 8 megapixel on the front and a 13 megapixel on the back. It's all metal body, 5.5-inch display. 2.5D curved glass. Now it has a display of 1280 by 720 for the resolution. Very nice. Don't let that deter you, because we all know the 720p displays are very, very nice. And again, the metal body is just, and the camera sensor alone is just, hey. It's got a MediaTek processor clocked at 1.3 gigahertz. It's a quad core. 1 gig of RAM, 8 gig of ROM, has SD card slot. But more importantly, it has two SIM cards as well. 2,500 milliamp hour battery. And the camera alone is a Sony camera. That should be extremely, extremely nice. So let me pop open the back here, show you the internals, and I'm gonna fire this up. I'm gonna go through a setup. Kind of reminds me of those old Samsung backs. But here we go. Is this removable? Not removable? Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. So they've got this tape covered here so the battery didn't drain in transit, which I could appreciate. 2,500 milliamp hour battery. SIM slot 1, SIM slot 2, SD card. Boom. That's it. I like that it's got a metal body, but it's got a removable back. Comes with a screen protector already built in. I'm trying to get this snapped in correctly. I chose gold. It actually comes in 2 colors at the moment, like the Samsung Galaxy Note line, the Samsung line with the black looks blue. Let's see if I can get this off. And oh yeah, baby. Let's get some power if we got it. I'll go around the device. Got a little juice? A little juice? Yep. Got a little juice. Simple but delight. It's crazy. So on the front here, as you can see, there is LED flash on the front. If you'll see it here shortly. Look at their boot up. It's crazy. Proximity sensors in that 8 megapixel on the front. You've got a microphone down here. You've got your menu, home, and back. Speaker on the bottom. Micro USB charging port. On the side here, you've got your volume rocker, power. Nothing on this side. On the top, headphone jack. On the back, that beautiful 13 megapixel camera. So as you can see here, this looks like this is running stock Android. This should be pretty interesting. Let's skip the SIM card. I want to get into this. Let me put in. Now it does work on the 2.4 gigahertz band. So if you're looking for the 5 gigahertz band, remember it's not a deal breaker to me. To some, they might say that it is, but the phone itself, just the specs of this phone and the price. Is really, really nice. I cannot complain. This phone feels really good, man. And look at this. I'll do some size comparisons here in a little bit. Maybe I put in the wrong I put in the wrong password. Wait. Let's see here. Sorry about that, guys. Give you something to look at. This is just a beautiful phone. I just could not wait to get my hands on this phone. And you might be thinking, Jay, you have all the later, the good devices that, I'm open to all ideas of a good smartphone. And when you see the price, man, hit the link in the description. And again, even though this won't work on LTE in the US, it won't work on 4G at all. It won't even work on 3G, I believe. I'll test it for 3G here in a minute, but I'm sure it doesn't. But nonetheless, to to just be able to have the service, I'll skip this for now. Skip. Let's put in J. And then wheels. Looks like it runs pretty much stock from this entry point. But let's skip the live screen, skip anyway. This is going to be a nice device to have as a backup phone or your primary phone. Now look at that display. I'm getting a lot of glare. Let me see if I can darken it up in here. It's kind of weird, right? Make it a little darker in here. I don't want it too dark. This is a beautiful display. I mean, it's just beautiful. And I like the icon in the center there. It's their logo. This is a stock phone, pretty much. I don't see anything else on here. This is nice. I gotta go straight to the camera. Let me grab something to take pictures of. Let's grab the BlackBerry Priv here. Let's get into the camera. I want to show you the camera settings. The camera is looking pretty good. So you've got the different modes over here. But let's go into the settings. And let's go down to the camera. Here we go. So picture size, 13 megapixel. I can go full screen. That's what I want. And you've got video. Video quality high. Let's go with fine. Now let's take some pictures here. Pretty sweet. Let's grab the iPhone 6s Plus. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna do HDR capturing. I want to see what this looks like. This is definitely a Sony camera. HDR obviously will take a little bit longer, but that is what I prefer. I need to focus that. I really like this camera so far. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. This is a really good camera. See, I had some trouble focusing on that one, but when it focuses, wow, this is great. You ready for the price? Let me tell you the price. You know what? Hit the link in the description. It's just that. No, I won't do that. $69 for this phone. $69. So let me go to the browser here, and let's go to YouTube. YouTube.com. I was waiting on this phone, man. You have no idea how excited I was to get my hands on this device. Super excited. I'll go into the software in just a second. Let's just play my trailer for now, see if we can catch that speaker. Speaker's on the bottom. This is the speaker on this side. Let's play it one more time. Yeah, speaker's on that side. Let me get into an actual video. Alright guys, so we're back with 2016 for the Nexus 6. Last year I told you I was going to revisit. Sorry for the reflection, but it's time to do it after sitting on it for quite a while. The screen, it doesn't, I can't show you. We're on camera, so I'm recording this, but this screen is gorgeous in person. I mean, it's a 720p display. Here is the Nexus 6. So like I said before, last year I told you guys. Now what I will say is that the speaker coming from the bottom is not very loud, but it's doable. And you can solve for that by putting in some headphones or turning on Bluetooth. Let me get into the settings real quick. You get a glimpse of the lock screen there. I love their little logo they have down there. Let's go into the settings. And it's pretty much, this is a stock phone, man. It's runs 5.1 One, I don't know how, you know, the updates will be, but I didn't buy this for updates. It's a stock phone, pretty much, and, you know, it's looking good. Let's check the storage to see what you got available so far. So of the 8, you get 4.67 available, but you can solve for that with an SD card. And let me zoom in down here and show you this beautiful message here. You can mount an external storage. Sweet. This will be the best $69 you spend. I'm going to put a SIM card in here and you know, start doing the phone calls and everything. But hey man, this is hot right here. For 69 bucks, you get the look of the new Galaxy S6 and Galaxy S7. Excuse me, Galaxy S7 and Galaxy S7 Edge. You get that look in this phone for $69. You just cannot beat it. Here's a size comparison. Here it is next to the Priv and the iPhone 6s Plus. This has a 5.5 inch display. They pretty much all have 5.5 inch displays. But wow, talk about a beautiful lineup. This is actually really, really good, man. I was super excited to get this. This phone with the metal body, it's just kind of crazy that this only costs $69. It's put together very well too. It has a nice weight to it. I like it. And I'm actually going to use this daily, man. But I'll do a full review like always. But this is really nice. This is a UMI ROM X for 2016. It's your man Jay Will. I will see you in the next video. Take care.